Good morning. I'm always sitting in the same spot every chat, you know. I would sit over there, but that my cat sleeps there at night on that sofa, and it's all hairy. It's got hair all over it. See it? See all that hair? I'm not sitting on that. We got a lint roller for it, but I keep forgetting. Every time I come in here in the morning, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit in a different spot. And then I look over and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Can't do that, man. Can't do that. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. Somebody's actually out there detailing Leah's car. I don't know how long it's going to take. Her car is already incredibly clean. She likes things super squeaky clean. But when she had her windows tinted, she had her windows on her car tinted, and the person that did it screwed it up and made a mess in there. So I don't know how long it's going to take. So I may need to jump off of here. But morning, y'all. Good morning. Here we are again, another Sunday morning. Getting, excuse me. Went down the wrong hole. Getting these vibes started. Getting the workday vibes going. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, I don't know about you. I've seen people saying similar things for about the past week. I have been having the most insane, weird, vivid, creepy, strange dreams, dude. Strange dreams. Very, very strange. And I don't know what's more disturbing, the strangeness of the dream or the vividness of it, you know? You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, I get it. When the ego goes to sleep, your consciousness goes and plays games in different dimensions. That's cool. Right on. But when it's really vivid like that, when it's like it feels real and it makes no sense. You know what I mean? Well, no sense in comparison to this dimension. It makes no sense. Well, it makes perfect sense when you're there, you know? You ever notice that? Isn't that the crazy part? When you're there in the dream, it makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Everything makes complete, you don't question anything. It makes complete and total sense. And then once you wake up and you start trying to tune into this reality, that reality is so different that you can't focus on this reality and remember how that one operated at the same time. Your brain just cannot process that much information, you know? So you start to forget your dream because it's the two realities are so polar opposite different, you just can't hold all that in your brain, you know, so you lose it, you forget about it, you know. That's what I've been going through. That's what I've been going through. And everybody's always like, you should write down your dreams. Dude, I don't even know how to formulate the first sentence that describes this dream. How the fuck am I supposed to write that down? You know what I mean? That's one thing that's always killed me about that. I don't know, maybe if some people quite comprehend the weirdness of the dimension that I go to sometimes when I sleep. There's no way to write that down. There's no words that describe that place, you know? I'm like, I've always struggled with that. Oh, you should write your dreams down. I don't even know what language to write it in, you know? Crazy, man. It's weird. It's weird. I've had people coming to me here over the past couple weeks that want me to interpret dreams. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Nope, I can't do that. And I don't know if we did it or not, but I know that we talked about adding that to the description of my personal reading thing, is that I'm not a dream interpreter. No, can't do that. Cannot do that. I mean, the way I look at it anyway is I don't know. With this life here, your consciousness is just playing a game here, and then when it's done playing this game, it goes and plays another game somewhere else, you know. And everybody always wants to dig into the significance, like this life is the most important life in the world. Nah, probably not. You know, this is just one of the games we're playing. So, like, it's supposed to be this deep mystery that everything is based around this life right here. Like, this is the most important thing that's going on, you know. I don't know if I said that right, or if I described that right, but I don't know. Anyway, off of that subject. Yeah, for the past week or so, I've been waking up. Man, I woke up this morning. I didn't know what day it was. I didn't know my name, didn't know what time it was. Man, I was just like, whoa. Woke up in a panic, you know? I woke up in a panic because I didn't, when your mind is blank like that and you wake up like, fuck, what day is it? What time is it? Am I supposed to be up for anything this morning? It's like I had to like rebuild every little memory that is me. I had to rebuild myself there in like 5 minutes when I woke up. Like, what's my name? What day is it? Where do I live? What's going on? Whew. I needed some rest, obviously. And I went to sleep at a decent time, too. I went to sleep at a decent hour, like 10, something like that. Yeah. Yep, life's a stage, you damn Skippy. Damn Skippy. Anyway, though. And then, yeah, so the car detailing people here were supposed to be here between 7 and 7:30. And I woke up. Don't even remember that. I go downstairs, and then they had just pulled up right as I woke up. So that must have been what my subconscious was waking me up for. It was like, yo, there's somebody parked outside the house. I wake up, whoa, what's going on, Anywho, what's up, y'all? How you doing? Happy Sunday morning, everybody. You do that when you fall into a deep sleep? Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Dreams are energy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, everything's energy, really. Oh. We went out to the Valley of Fire yesterday. That was cool. Very magical place. Very. Walked barefoot through this big rock valley. And it just had the softest, like, beach sand. It was crazy. It was weird. We just took our shoes off and walked through it. I mean, this huge red rock valley we walked through, and it just had the most soft, like, beach soft sand going through it. It was weird, man. The sand was red. It was cool, dude. That's what we did yesterday. We always go on some kind of like weekend adventure. Some adventure. Yeah. Fire Valley, yeah, the Valley of Fire State Park. Yep. We're always finding some adventure to go do on the weekends. Dream been kicking your ass too? Yeah. It's good to know it's not just me. Because sometimes I kind of like freak out, like, what is going on with me, What is happening? And then when I hear other people saying the same thing, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, cool. And I don't know those of you who follow my Facebook, but I posted, we stopped on the way back and saw a bunch of rams. And I said, that's how you know it's Aries season. Man, this Aries season, I've not been liking it, dude. I usually love Aries season. It's usually like one of my favorite seasons. This Aries season's been different. Anybody else notice that? Anybody else notice that? This Aries season has been different. Very, very different. And I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I'm ready for Taurus season. Oh, yeah. I ain't digging it, dude. I ain't with this Aries shit this year. Everybody's on edge. Everybody's driving like bats out of hell. Everybody's like real short and quick tempered. And man, I'm like, damn, dude. I ain't been digging it, man. I don't like that kind of energy. I like chill energy. I like to chill and be cool, I don't like that snappy, fiery, quick-tempered, irritable. That's what everybody, I swear. And I thought it was just me at first, And I just said, no, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna observe. That's what I've been doing. And I swear, everybody, people driving like idiots, getting into wrecks and shit, and people getting in road rage, and people on the internet, and just everybody. It's like, damn, dude, let's get Taurus season here. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hey, I didn't think about that. I don't even know how to pronounce your username. Leopatra? I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. We're gonna steer away from that subject right now. I didn't think about that. Mm. Oh yeah. 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 Okay. We're not gonna go into that though. Not here on YouTube. We're not going into that. But I feel you. Oh. Anyway, though, that explains a lot. But either way, it's still a very interesting time to be alive, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yep. Show is. It show is. It show is. But I mean, I'm still ready for Taurus season anyway, though. I am. I'm ready to, because now there's still some days that are a little cooler than others. You know, like one day it'll be like cold and chilly, and you have to wear your shoes, and the next day it's hot. I don't like that fluctuating weather. I'm ready to just go ahead and get the hot ass, the heat here. Come on, man. Just let's go ahead and get the. I'm just ready. I'm ready for it, man. You know what I mean? I'm ready for it. Do, 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 do. So what's up with y'all this morning, man? It's a very interesting time to be alive, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Very, very interesting. I don't want that one. I want this one. Switching my vapes back and forth. Oh, yeah, bipolar weather in Vegas. Yeah. But yesterday actually was perfect. We weren't like in Vegas, but yesterday when we went to the Valley of Fire, beautiful weather. Beautiful, perfect weather, you know? Beautiful, perfect weather. I liked it. So, but let's bring it on, man. Let's go ahead and bring on this hot heat. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. So, let me get some more coffee in me. I'm still sleepy. I'm still sheepy. Never been to Vegas. It's all right. It's growing on me, y'all. It's growing on me. The longer I'm here, the more I want to stay. I hated it when I first got here. I couldn't stand it. Oh, I couldn't stand it. I like our neighborhood, and that's about it. You know, got a beautiful home in a beautiful neighborhood. Anything outside of that, though, oh, I didn't like it, man. It's too crowded. There's too many people here. Even out here in Henderson, I'm in Henderson, so even out here where it's quiet, it's really quiet. It's still real crowded, and that's weird. That's kind of weird. It's really crowded, but it's quiet. Downtown is it's loud and noisy, loud and noisy. You know, very commercial. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I would definitely recommend that everybody at least visit once. It's a sight to see. Definitely a sight to see, you know, if you've never been here. It's definitely an interesting place to visit. But living here was different for me. One thing that's changed about me since I've been in my 30s is, man, when I was in my 20s, I used to love like wild, crazy energy, you know? Used to love it. Used to love it, you know? Not anymore. I'm good on all that now. I don't need all that wild, crazy energy anymore. Nope. But the funny thing is, the longer that we're here, for whatever reason, the universe is keeping us here. I mean, we didn't even plan to come here. That was an accident. We needed a bigger house. We searched all over the place. I've told you all this story. And this was the first place that would let us in when the lockdowns happened. Because we had just got my kids back, you know, and we wanted a bigger place than a little tiny apartment for 2 adults, 2 kids, and 2 cats, you know. So we looked everywhere, dude, everywhere. We didn't even want to leave Arizona. This is the first place that would let us in. So we're like, all right, fuck it, let's do it, whatever. I'm down for whatever, I don't care. I'm that type, you know, that's why me and Leah go so well together. She's a Saggy, she's like, let's do this. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. I don't care, I'm down. I'm always down to do something new, you know. And when we first got here, and I'm just like, oh man, fuck some Vegas, dude. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. But we've been here over the past month or so, maybe a couple of months, something like that. I'm like, dude, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. We got one more year on our lease here. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to leave, or if we do leave, I don't know if I want to go far. You know, kids are finally starting school. They're in like real regular school now. And they'll be going there for a month, and then they'll be off again for summer. They're making their little friends, you know. We're getting to know the people around here. It's starting to feel more like home is the thing. And of all the places I've been to a lot of places. And I've been to a lot of different states and a lot of different cities. And I've lived in a lot of different little random little spots. I haven't had this feeling of home in a long time. A long time, you know? I don't really know how to describe that feeling. I don't really know how to describe it. It's there's no words really I can put to the feeling of, okay, this just feels like home, you know? I don't know how to describe it. So it's starting to grow on me. I don't know what the hell we're doing here. I don't know why universe chose Vegas to put us here and keep us here. I have no idea. But it's been very, very peaceful. Very peaceful. No drama, no. Very peaceful, dude. Very, very peaceful. So, yeah, the house is amazing. I like it. It's perfect. When we first moved in here, it seemed really big, you know, and yes, it is bigger than your average house, but it doesn't feel big anymore. Just because this has been our universe for a year now. So it doesn't really feel big anymore. It just feels normal. It feels normal. And we have a neighborhood. It's very, very quiet. Very, very quiet, you know. All kinds of people in our neighborhood, you know. A lot of old people. A lot of old people. Very, very diverse, too. Very, very diverse. Very diverse, you know. So there's all different. I mean, you walk down the street and you see all different kinds of cultures and races and religions, and and my neighborhood is like mixed up of everything, but it's really quiet too. It's real quiet, no drama, you know. It's real peaceful, so it's really starting to grow on me, you know, big time. Oh, didn't like Las Vegas at first. I don't think a lot of people do. I don't think a lot of people do. You know, I've met many, many people who live here who say that they would, I mean, not that they hate it, but it's not, I don't know. It's not all it's cracked up to be. It's kind of like Hollywood, you know? If you ever go to Hollywood and you're like, oh, you know, this is the type of place that you hear about a lot. You know, it's a very famous place. And then when you get here, it's just like, okay, cool. It's neat to look at, but I'm ready to go, you know? And then we ended up stuck here. Not stuck here. We came here and we signed a 2-year lease knowing it. But we get here and we're like, damn, here we are. This is home, you know? And it took probably a good 8 months for me to start really feeling like, I don't mind staying here. I could stay here for another 2 years, you know? You went for the casinos? Ooh. Oh, man. I'm not big on that. Ooh. It's okay. I mean, I've gambled a little bit. I don't really like it that much. I'm not big on gambling. I never really had too much experience with casinos until we moved. We were in Laughlin before we came. Well, we weren't in Laughlin. We were in Bullhead City, but it was right across the river. You know, so we used to go hang out in Laughlin all the time, and they got a few casinos there. And I don't like the vibe. I don't like the casino vibe, you know? I don't like the casino vibe. When we walk through them, when we go downtown, like, we don't go downtown very often, but when we do, I'm like, oh, okay, well, is there any way to do anything and avoid walking through a casino? It's really hard. It's really hard. Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, she wants to eat there so bad. She's been saying, we gotta book, but they're all booked up. You know what I'm saying? It's booked way, way out. She's been wanting to eat there for months now. Months now. I'm like, let's just do it and get it out of the way. Let's just do it and book a little night, or book a reservation and go ahead and get it out of the way. Gambled some. Yeah, I'm not big on gambling. I'm not. I mean, I'll go in like on the rare occasion that I do, on the very rare occasion. Once I hit, I stop playing, you know, which is funny because it's weird like that because I was always really bad with drugs and alcohol. I was always been a bad addict, like my entire adult life, all throughout my 20s. And I never had a limit when it came to drinking or getting high or anything like that. But with gambling, like it's the opposite. With gambling, I'm not one of those addictive types. Once I hit once, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm good. Or if I play a few times and I put like 20 in, 40, and I'm kind of pushing it. Like 60, and then once I've gambled off 60, and I don't worry about money, but it's just like, oh, okay, well, if I play this many times and it's not hitting, I lose interest. I'm like, I don't even want to play. I don't want to, it's not even fun. But then, there's those times and you can feel it out intuitively. Like, yeah, I'm going to play this one here. And then you hit once, twice, and then bing, 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 win like 500 or something like that. Then I'm like, bam, I'm good. I'm good. I won like 900 one time. I've never won like a huge, like thousands and thousands. I've hit like 900 once. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm not playing no more. I'm not playing. I'm done. I don't care if we just got to the casino. I don't care if we just got there and we've been there for 15 minutes. If I hit one, I'm done. I don't play anymore. I don't play. And everybody likes to play the cards, like blackjack and shit like that. Dude, I'm gonna tell you what. I got a weird brain. Okay, I'm a strange person. I've always been really weird. I cannot, for the life of me, there's something in my brain, and I've been like this since I was a kid, that will not allow me to, it's like I got a bullshit-o-meter, and it will not allow me to learn and retain information that it deems as bullshit. So I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to play these card games because my brain is looking for a legitimate reason why I need to learn this, So strange. I cannot figure out how to play any card games. People try to sit down and teach me, and it just sounds so stupid. And I'm trying to like listen and pay attention and like, oh, okay, that shape with this number means this. And then if you don't get that, you got to pull this. And it's just like, that doesn't, why? What's the point here? Well, you win, like win what? Money, No, I don't know. I really don't know how to put words behind it. I can't really explain. I've never been able to learn card games. People try to, like when I was a teenager and whatnot, or in my 20s, and people would try to play these little drinking games and shit like that. I can't retain that information. I just can't. I can't play cards. No. Football? Same. Oh yeah, same. I could not tell you the first thing that's happening in a football game. I can't. I could not tell you the first thing that's happening. People are like, yeah, let's go watch the game. Which, when people say that, that translates to, let's go watch a group of grown men fight over a ball. And I'm like, that does not sound very, very psychologically stimulating to me. I don't want to watch a group of grown men fighting over a ball. But I try to get into it, and I try to sit and watch it. It looks so, I don't know. That's another one. Football, sports. If I try to sit and get into it, like I said, I've always been weird. I've always been that weird type. And if I try to sit and learn it, I can't. My brain just goes, bullshit detected, bullshit detected, bullshit detected. You're never going to use this information for anything meaningful in your life. Oh, I don't like it, man. I've always wanted to be normal. Oh, well. Oh, well. I've never been into sports, ever. I tried to get, like when I was a little kid, I really liked basketball. And even now, if I had to sit and watch a sport, basketball would be the one that I could put my attention on the longest because I really liked it when I was a little kid. And kind of grew out of it the older I got, That's another reason why. That's probably another reason why my weakness is athleticism. Like I was telling y'all the other day, what I've been doing, athleticism in the gym. You know, because I never got into sports when I was younger, and I tried. I wanted to, because all the other kids are into it. It's one of the things I look at, and I'm like, okay, everybody says I'm supposed to be interested in this. You know, I'm not. There's nothing interesting about that. There's nothing stimulating about that. Nothing. It's boring. I don't know. Yep. That dude's machine ain't going out there anymore. I don't know. I told my kids to answer the door if that person rang the doorbell. Anyway. Oh. How y'all doing? Y'all having a good morning? What time is it where y'all are from? I gotta figure out something to do some readings on. Okay, so it's near I might be able to start on the May readings, honestly. I might be able to go ahead and do that. Damn. Oh, it's in the afternoon there for everybody. Oh, okay, it's morning here. Well, anyway, I gotta figure out something to do some readings on, man. No, I'm not too strict of a dad. Not really. Not really. Whoever just asked that. Not really. I'm kind of in the middle. I try to find a middle ground, you know, because I don't know. My kids are very wild, very, very wild, you know, but I try to be as cool as possible. But I don't know. I try to find that middle ground between being strict and being lenient. You know what I mean? It's weird. Just growing up, I was raised by my grandparents, and they were very, very strict when they were at the age. But the older I got, the older they got, and it got to a point where they were too old to be strict, and they couldn't. You know what I mean? They were too old, so I just went like buck wild. I went buck wild, you know. So I rebelled a lot. I was an extremely when I say extreme, I'm not. There's no exaggeration there. I was extremely rebellious. I was a fucking nutcase, dude. So I don't want to. I don't want to turn the kids into fucking extremely nutcase rebels, you know, like me. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard. That's one of those things, you know, if you only know this if you have kids. It doesn't come with a handbook, you know. So I'm constantly trying to feel my energy and feel their energy, and I'm constantly trying to do it from an energetic perspective, you know, and that's tough. That's tricky. Manifestation and law of attraction and vibration from a parenting standpoint is tricky. That's one of the most challenging dynamics of energy behavior that I've been dealt thus far is parenting, you know, and trying to look at parenting from an energetic perspective. That's tough. That one's a challenge. That one's a challenge. But I mean, it was all a challenge to me at one point in time or another, you know. So you can tell they're little high vibrational kiddos that were not. Well, here's the thing too. Here's the challenging part, because what we want to do, our natural response as parents, is we're trying to prepare our kids to grow up in the world that we were brought up in, and that's not going to be their fucking world, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So I find myself like really, really thinking like, how do I prepare my children for, like, the only thing I know is the old 3D world. That's all as far as parenting, the way I was raised and the world that I was brought up in and the world that I was programmed to function in is the old 3D world. And that's pretty much gone out the window anyway, but this new world is coming in. I don't know a whole lot about it. I know a little bit about it, but as far as the functionality and as far as everything to be 100% rolled out and the whole planet be acclimated to it, it's probably going to take about 10 years. But it's birthing in front of our eyes right now. So I'm always like, you know what? I'm gonna try to, because they're not. My kids did not come into this world to function in that old world. Period. You can just tell. You can tell. Period. End of discussion. You know. And there's no way. There's no way you can try to make them do it. Oh no. Oh no. They cannot be programmed. They cannot be manipulated. They cannot be forced to do anything. It's just impossible. It's like they have a completely different DNA coding. You know. And you can tell this, and a lot of the kids that are coming up in today's day and age, you know, you can see this. So, no, I do the best that I can. I try to identify whether or not I'm doing something productive or if I'm fighting a losing battle that's not getting me anywhere. You know, making that judgment and that call is difficult sometimes. It's difficult, you know. Oh, but one of the things that's just the most heart melting thing in the world, dude, is that they think I'm the coolest thing on the planet, dude. You know, which is cool for me because at one point in time, I threw my hands in the air and just gave up and said, okay, I guess I'm just a deadbeat piece of shit. You know, I lost the kids. I wasn't able to be a part of their lives for 3 whole years, and I didn't know if I would ever see them again anytime. You know, had no idea. But I threw my hands in the air and said, okay, universe, I'm trusting that you have a plan. Okay. It's out of my control, so it's obviously part of your plan. Cool. All right, it is what it is then. And now to see how the tables have flipped around and how universe was like, hey, I told you I had a fucking plan, man. You know? And they just think I'm the coolest thing that walks on 2 legs, man. They go around, and it's kind of embarrassing sometimes, but they go around bragging about me. They begged and begged and begged and begged and begged until I finally bought them some merchandise from my Teespring store. You know, because I got children's shirts too. And I bought them each one, and they wear that shirt everywhere. And they're like, "This is my dad. This is my dad. Hey, everybody, this is my dad. My dad's a YouTuber, you know." And they're always showing everybody my YouTube channel and everything. And you know, it's very, very heartwarming, very much. You know, so very, very blessed, very blessed. Blessings I didn't ever, 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 ever imagine for myself. You know, so it's very cool to be like. You hear a lot about one of the things that we're here to do in the past couple of generations is breaking like generational chain links. And I've done that. I've done that. I feel very confident that I've done that I have definitely broken a big generational curse in my family, you know? So that's cool. But to answer the question directly, I'm not too terribly strict. Not too terribly strict, no, not really. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. It just really all depends, you know. Yep, Leah's a pretty lady. And she's the only woman on this planet that fills the role, you know, for them. And I looking back, you know, I don't know how many of you all have heard me make my analogy of, you know, in life, it's like you're in a hallway filled with doors, you know. Some doors are open, some doors are closed, some of them are locked. And that was one, like me getting my kids, the universe would not open that door, period. You know how many times I tried to arrange visiting my kids, how many times I tried to arrange having them come visit me, and the universe would never let that door open, period. Until the chain of events happened that brought me and Lee together and got us in the position that we were in, and then that's when universe opened up the door at the last fucking minute, dude. New Year's Day, 2020, January 1st, the very first day of 2020, we were on a plane flying out to Louisville, Kentucky to pick my kids up. If that ain't divine timing, I don't know what is. And I didn't know. That's just the way it unfolded. That's just the way it all went down, you know? And then looking back in hindsight, it's like, touche, universe. Okay, I got you. Divine ass timing right there, you know? So, yep. And I'm not going to go into personal details, but my kids were not in a very good position by the time I came and picked them up. They were not doing very good at all. Oh no, they were not. Oh no, they were not. And CPS looked me up. By the time I got the kids and we brought them back to Arizona, CPS had found my phone number and called me like, yo, we are so glad that you got the kids. And I'm like, oh yeah? They're like, yes, thank God. And I'm like, what happened? And they told us that it's been bad. It's been bad. Just put it that way. So we had a lot of reshaping and a lot of reforming, and we're still, they've come a long way since we first got them, a long ways. But we're still working with them, and it can be a challenge sometimes, big time, And poor Leah, man. Not poor Leah, but, poor Leah, man. She's stepmom of the year, dude. She put on that, cape, and she took that assignment like a champ, dude. You know? So we're all very, very, very beyond blessed to have her in our lives, big time. We're all, now, every last one of us is, reigned with blessings. So, and I wouldn't be able to be so blessed if I didn't take my hands off the wheel and let universe drive me wherever it wanted. That's the big thing. I had to take my hands, because every time I took the wheel, I would run it straight into a brick wall, I'd take the wheel, trying to go where I think I'm supposed to go, and bam, I would just run into a brick wall and crash and burn, Took my hands off. All right, universe, you just take this damn vehicle wherever the hell you think it's supposed to go. Okay. I'm just going to close my eyes and let you do the driving. And then this is where I am now. So, digging what I'm saying? Dig what I'm saying, man. I'm trying to judge and gauge whether or not, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to be on here. I don't know when that dude's going to be done with her car. Oh. Appreciate y'all for tuning in this morning. I was a little bit reluctant to even get on this morning, but I love this weekend ritual, getting on and saying hello. Well, my kids aren't asleep; they're awake watching TV. But Leah's asleep. The house is quiet. This gets my day started nice. I got to think of what I'm going to do readings on. I got some personals to do today. I definitely got some personals. But I got to figure out what I'm going to do on my main channel. I might start on May readings. Or should I wait? I don't know. I might wait on that. Well, actually, Enchanted Cottage, they haven't been wanting the pancakes here lately. I think I burnt them out on that, doing that too many weekends in a row. I'm going to cook me some turkey sausage. Yep. Finances. I still haven't done it, y'all. I still haven't looked up. I'm going to make a mental note, and I'm going to make it a very strong point to watch some tarot card readings today on YouTube and see. I just want to get some ideas as to how a financial reading is even structured. Because, obviously I see a lot of things that are out there because of my recommended feed when I'm scrolling YouTube. Yes, I do see a lot of videos pop up, but I haven't watched a tarot card reading in a long time. A long, long, long time. The most I'll do is if one of my peoples is live, I'll pop in and say, what's up, everybody? Showing you some love, like a Rambling Mike or Illust Illuminator, But other than that, I have no idea what anybody else is doing out there. Other than, you know what I mean? Not really. Other than what you see when you scroll through your YouTube and you see a video pop up and just kind of auto plays and you see the subtitles, But I gotta look up some financial. And I can't promise you I'm going to do it right away, but I just got to look and see what's the structure. What intention do you put into it? How do you know what I mean? That makes sense? What type of intention and how do I structure it? And what type of dynamics am I looking for when I'm reading? Because, people come to me for career readings all the time, and that's fine. If you ask me a question on finances, I can answer it. But I've never seen a career general reading before. I've never seen that. Have no idea what the structure of that would even look like, I have no idea. No clue. Watch Rambling Mike every now and then. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. I dig his vibe, man. He's got that cool vibe. And if I remember correctly, he's an Aquarius too, right? He's got I think he said he's an Aquarius with a Saggy moon. And he's got that cool vibe about him, you know? He's like, "What's up, my friends? Gonna play a little tarot for you today." You know, he gives you that cool, like, all right, right on, hanging out. He kind of reminds me of like my great uncle who just passed away here recently. Actually, I heard the news, but it's who he kind of reminds me of, my great uncle Dennis. And you know, he's kind of the hippie type. You know, he's cool, man. I dig Rambling Mike. He's cool as hell. Oh, he's another one of the people that I would watch back before I ever even started. He's one of the readers I would watch. You know, cool as hell. He'd be cool to collab with. I wonder where he lives. I wonder what state he lives in. He seems like one of those people that's like pretty, just does his channel and that's it. You know, I don't know if is he on like Facebook or anything, or I'm pretty sure he just sticks it to his YouTube channel, and then it's like work is work, YouTube is YouTube, and then he doesn't bring any more of his personal life to the internet. You know what I mean? He's in Florida. Okay, we'll be visiting Florida next month. That'd be cool. Here soon, I'm trying to link up with the Peace Dealer. Peace Dealer. He's the next one I'm linking up with. I hit him up last summer, and I was like, "Dude, would you ever be interested in collaborating?" He said, "Hell yeah." And then we just kind of never really brought it back up again. And then he hit me up a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and gave me his number. And we've been trying to, but every weekend he's busy, or I'm busy, or I'm flooded with personal readings or something like that. And I texted him yesterday and said, "Yo, you want to link up tomorrow?" And he says he has some Zoom meetings, but he's free all next week. So I got to see what's going on next week. But yeah. And that won't be a split screen. I'm going to pick him up and bring him here to my house because he lives downtown. He lives in Vegas. Peace Dealer does. He's cool as shit, man. Peace Dealer is one of those people that, like, he blows my mind with his knowledge, man. Like, when I watch his videos, my mind just goes, I'm like, dude, you know, blows my mind when he puts his little daily energy updates and stuff, like on Facebook and whatever. I just listen to the shit. I'm like, how the fuck? And just my mind, it just makes my head swell up with like, thing. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa. I would love to see how me and him could sit next to each other and like collaborate. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, he speaks truth. He's one of those types of people. He doesn't give a fuck. He'll blurt the truth out, and you know. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in collabing with him. It's just a matter of us both getting our schedules freed up at the same time, you know. He's a double Gemini, is he? I knew he's a Gemini. I just didn't know double Gemini. Yep. Try to get two air signs on the same page. That could be challenging. That could be challenging, you know. Oh, but yep, that's going to be one of the next projects that I want to work on. I've been trying to think of new ways to, different dynamic things to do. And I've had a few different people on my channel. You know this. I've had, let's see, first person I ever collabed with was Illust. And that was over a year ago. And then, let's see, who else have I brought on? Obviously, Coach Drew, hell yeah. And Tracy. Seemed like there was somebody. Oh, Kelly Lunt. Yes. But as far as like collaborating with tarot cards, oh, Tina. I've collaborated with Tina. Y'all remember Tina from back in Idaho. So, but anyway, yeah. I was always nervous about it, man. I'm like, I don't know how to collab. The very first experience I ever had with it was Illust Illuminator hit me up. And like I said, I was a big time fanboy, huge, big time fanboy. So I'm scared, shaking in my boots, dude. You know, not only do I not know how to collab, but like that put me back on the other side of the fence as a fanboy again, you know? So here I am all nervous collaborating, not even knowing how to collaborate. And we just went on, bam, and that's pretty much what taught me how to do it, like the split screen. No, I collabed with Tina first, didn't I? Yeah. That was very different though, very, very different than doing it like a split screen. Never mind, I got that backwards. But I was very, very nervous. Especially for one of my favorite readers to hit me up like that and ask me. I'm like, oh, you know, look very natural. Well, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's good because I was nervous. And I think she might have been too. I don't know. She said she was a little bit nervous because she had never done it before. And after me, she collabed with, I forget. It's like a lady, an older lady. I forget her name. She's a reader too, though. But anyway, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do the best I can. I was gonna try to do it today, but maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can get Peace Dealer over here. That should be interesting. Very interesting. No plans. Like when Tracy came over, we had planned to collab like 2 months out, like 2 months out, but didn't plan how we were gonna do it, what we were gonna do. We came here, we sat, me, her, and Leah sat here, right here, and talked for about an hour, and then we're like, all right, you ready to get this started? And then we just sat down and said, all right, what are we gonna do? And we thought of it like 2 minutes before we went live. So, and it was cool because I'm sitting and watching her little interpretations, and I'm learning. I'm taking mental notes. I'm like, whoa, this is cool. This is neat. I'm learning some shit here. It's awesome. So, oh, yeah. So that's the idea. That's the idea. But anyway, yeah, I still got to think of what I'm going to read. I might do maybe an all signs weekly forecast today. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So, I don't hear any noise out there anymore, though. So, I'm not hearing any noise. So, I may have to get off here in a minute. Anyway. Anywho, yep. Me and Leah don't really have a game plan today. I don't think. We might, knowing me, I'm an airhead. Knowing me, she probably told me the game plan last night and I forgot. Knowing me, I'm an airhead, dude. She puts up with me good though, man. She puts up with me. She's like, I told you. I'm like, oh yeah, oops. I'm a dude, that's how we roll. She puts up with me though. I don't think we have a game plan. I don't know. I want to get something put on my main YouTube channel, something good. Ideally, and this is never a promise, but the idea is no less than 4 videos of some kind. I don't even know. I don't have a clue what yet. I don't even know. I got to think. I want to get my personals done first though. I only know of one that's due in like 4 hours, so I got to get that done. But anyway, no game plan today. So if I'm able to knock out a bunch of video content, a bunch of readings early, we might get out and do another random spontaneous family adventure. Like yesterday when we went to the Valley of Fire. There she is. What's up, baby doll? Hey, they were wanting to know what the game plan is today. What's the game plan? I told them, knowing me, you probably told me last night and I forgot. Wondering why it's so quiet? Oh. So what's the game plan today? The dude's out there detailing your car. As soon as I woke up, he was pulled out in front of the house. Oh yeah, that's right. You're going out with your friends. That's right. That's right. Okay. That's right. That's right. She told you. She told me and I forgot. Oh, won't you come in here and chat, baby? Why don't you come in here and pop a squat? Say hi for a couple minutes. Yes, I'm doing main channel today. Yeah, but don't I have some personals? I know I have at least one that's due at like 12:30. At least one. I wasn't notified of any payments yesterday, so it'll do that sometimes. Sometimes PayPal will notify me and sometimes it won't. So anyway, I know that there's at least one due at like 12 something. I'm pretty sure. But anyway. Anywho. Yeah, so she's going out to eat brunch with her friends. I forgot about that. And I'm doing videos. That's right. Told you, man. I had this feeling. I know the game plan, but I forgot. I have one. I only have one personal reading today. Ooh. Oh, okay. Gotta check PayPal. Yeah. Mine's weird, man. Sometimes it'll notify me and PayPal will be lighting up like a Christmas tree all day. And then other days, silence. Silence. And then we'll look and like, whoa, a bunch of them came in that I never got notified for, you know? So, tee-hee. Anyway, though. Anywho. Any hooey shooey dooey and Louie. So you don't want to come say hey, baby? You don't have to. It's no big deal. I only got like, I like to keep these chats at like an hour. So got like 9.5 minutes. When I'm done. Oh, when I'm done here? Okay. Okie dokie. Well, the vacuum's out. I've been sitting here like kind of trying to wonder whether or not I should get off of this anyway, because the dude's vacuums aren't running out there anymore. The dude's vacuums aren't running, so I've been trying to listen out there and plan for. You don't feel like chatting? Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, baby. I'll be out in like a couple of minutes. It'll be an hour here soon anyway. So, and the dude's vacuums are off down there. So I've been thinking I need to get off here soon anyway. So anywho, come smoke with you? Nah. Nope. I do this and that's it. Nope. Not a smoker. Not a smoker. Okie dokie. I'll see you in a couple minutes, baby. I'll be in there. Oh. So yes. Okay. So now I have one personal reading today, and that's it. And I got to think of some content. I already did Should You Reach Out? And I did Hold On or Move On. That's one I just thought up of my own. But I guarantee you, I would feel very safe betting you that there's already readers out there doing that. But I didn't. I just made that up. Hold on or move on, you know? I just made that up. Maybe I'll try to make something else up. I don't know. I might just do all signs weekly, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. I'll be figuring it out here in a minute. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess I'm going to friendship or love. That sounds intriguing. Friendship or love. But see, that's my thing. The thing with that, and I know I shouldn't think too much into it, but the thing with that, like I'm thinking, oh, okay, friendship or love. But then I'm gonna put the intention, okay, friendship or love, and I can already see it. I'm flipping cards, and then 5 of wands, 5 of cups, 7 of wands, 10 of wands, and it's just like, that doesn't look like either one to me. Maybe then just friends if it's nothing but conflict and a burden to you, you know? I don't know, y'all. I'll think of something. I'll get creative with it. I'll get creative and think of something cool. No matter what I do, though, I'm gonna, you know me, I'm gonna put my own spin on it. I'll be putting my own spin on it. So even if it's some type of content that every other damn reader on YouTube is already doing, you know, if you watch mine, it's gonna be different. I'm gonna put my own spin on it. So. So, anywho, though, I'm gonna go ahead and hop up out of here. Gonna go in and kick it with Leah. And we're probably gonna have to talk to that guy that's detailing the car too. But what are y'all talking about cooking? I've been seeing these comments flying up. What are y'all talking about? Cooking? Are you being silly or are you being serious? I don't even know what that means. What's cooking? I don't know. Whatever though. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later on the main channel. Y'all have a good one.